Hello friends, Cosmo the Magician again, back in Baldur's Gate 3. So this time I'm going to show you how to find and what you can do with an interesting little character you get to meet. His name is Scratch, and he's a fluffy doggy. And he is up around this general area here. So what we're going to do is we're going to travel from the roadside cliffs up this way, over this way, now past that, and then when we get up to around here, we're going to head up that way to find him. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go back to the side cliffs. So we're going to jump to that waypoint. So if you've been exploring, you'll want to, the easiest way to do this is just follow along with me. We're going to come here back to roadside cliffs. We're going to head around the side of the crashed ship. And for some reason there we go. I've lost centering on my character. Wouldn't let me scroll anymore. There we go. Follow along the path here. Hopefully the mini-map will... Now, of course, you don't want to head here from the very beginning because, you know, I've cleared out some stuff. There's the goblin encounter here, and that's the entrance to the Druid Grove over there. After you've taken out that particular encounter, you can come along this way. I never noticed that door before. That must be another entrance back into the Druid Grove, I'm guessing. Up north in there's another encounter which I haven't messed around with. So coming around these big rocks here, we're going to cross this bridge. Or wait a minute, I'm trying to remember here. Bear with me. Yeah, I think I tried going around that way, but I don't want to deal with that encounter. So we're going to come over here, we're going to cross the bridge. And of course oh yeah, these guys were already dead. I think, or maybe I killed them. But anyway, to get to Patches, you're going to come across the bridge, and now we're going to head north a little bit. Okay, I see him. And there is Scratch the doggy. Now, I don't know about doing this with other classes, but I'm playing a ranger here, and I'm level 3, and I've learned this spell. That's weird. There we go. Speak with animals. So I'm going to cast Speak to Animals. Do the Dr. Dolittle thing here. And now I can actually talk to the dog. Now hopefully I can get this right the first time.
Quietly.
Now it's a good idea before actually talking to them, I should have said this. Make sure you save your game because there is a perception check roll that's going to come up that makes getting him either easier or possible. I don't know if you absolutely have to do the perception check. I'm not even sure you can do this without being a ranger. You can Google it yourself, but here's how I've done it as a ranger.
I told you to go.
He's not happy. So what I can do is I'm going to do the perception check, and I do have a save game, fortunately, for this. I didn't do it this time around, but I do have one. And of course, I roll a 6.
What are you doing? Get back!
Let's see if I can still do this. Oh no! And I'm pretty sure Intimidation's not going to work, and it's the only thing I have left, so I'm probably going to have to load for my save game. I'll give it a shot for Intimidation. I doubt it's going to work. And I rolled a 1. Man, I'm having horrible rolls here. Well, so much for...
You snarl, but you have no teeth.
And I don't think I get another shot at doing this without rolling. Oh, it is letting me. That's interesting. Normally, it doesn't let you redo a roll. Well, no, that is interesting. I'm back at a save game from where I actually currently am in the game just for this video, but when I did the first time, I did pass the roll. I didn't know you could actually redo it. Usually, in this game, when you have any kind of a dice roll like that, you only get one shot at it unless you go back to a save. Which is why it's always a good idea to save before talking or interacting with anybody.
You see a name etched into the leather. Scratch.
Little narration there.
You know my name? Interesting. A predator wouldn't care to learn it. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest. Of course he will. And then we'll return home. We were attacked. Cackling, furry things on 2 legs. And their smell, it was strange, rotten, evil.
You know the creatures he describes. Gnolls.
No, I won't leave him. If it comes to that, I may. Thank you.
Now, by doing that properly, you noticed if you flashed up that 3 of my NPCs in my group, I got approval with them, which means they're happy. Okay, so after you let some time pass, you rest a bit and travel around, eventually you'll come back to camp and you'll hear the barking, and Scratch will be at your camp. And now we can once again cast our Talk to Animals. I don't think you actually have to talk to animals to pet him, but it's nice to actually talk to him. I think it's cute. So we'll come over, we'll talk to him.
Hope you're keeping well, friend. Not owner. Friend. I stayed with him until I knew he was gone. No one can replace him. But I'm glad to have somewhere to lay my head.
And you get the opportunity to pet him.
Oh, thank you. That's nice.
And being nice to animals shows that you're a decent person, so we got increased approval with 3 of our followers. Some people are happy about you petting the dog, others don't seem to really care. So, like, for example, now, if we hit B to bring up some of the character information, we'll see that, for example, Will here, currently his approval rating with me is neutral. So, Let's go find Scratch again. Let's come over here, and we're just gonna, whoops, get over here.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
And we're just gonna pet him a few
Thank you.
times.
That's nice. Hope you're keeping well, friend. I didn't introduce myself before. You can call me Scratch.
And so each time you pet him, you're getting increased approval. So I'm just going to do this a couple more times. I forget how
Hope you're
many we
keeping
need
well,
to do to
friend.
increase it.
Oh, thank you. That's...
Will's still neutral, so let's go pet Scratch some more.
Hope you're keeping well, friend. Hope you're keeping well, friend. Oh, thank you. That's nice. Hope you're keeping well, friend. Oh, thank you.
Now, just an interesting fact,
nice.
I was on the Baldur's Gate 3 website, and they give an interesting stat that because this is pre-release and they do track stuff that people are doing in the game, and they say that so far Scratch the Dog has been petted over like 20,000 or 200,000 times, or some amazingly large number.
Hope you're
People
keeping
like
well,
to pet the
friend.
doggy, probably just to get the approval rating.
I didn't introduce myself before.
And there we go. Now, approval rating from Will is now up to medium. And that will affect his interactions with you, and also your ability to romance him. There are romances you can romance to different characters, and unlike previous incarnations of the Forgotten Realms Sword Coast series of games, Baldur's Gate 2, Neverwinter Nights 2, just a heads up, this storyline in this game is a lot more, let's say, mature or grown up than previous versions. You'll notice as you play through, the plot line is a lot darker, a lot more. Well, let's just say it's a lot less campy and a lot less kiddie cartoonish, like in some cases. And the interactions with various NPCs, especially when you're getting into the romance, is definitely more mature than previous incarnations of this series. Okay, so that's how you get and what you can do with Scratch the Dog when you get him back at your camp. Enjoy, folks. There'll be more videos from me coming up shortly. Happy trails.